Hi friends, today I am discuss the topic of histopathology for blood bank examination, PSC blood bank examination. This series is designed for DME blood bank technician exam on 19th September. If you are interested, please subscribe my channel and go through the whole video. This video includes histology and cytology. Okay, then go through the first question. The term histology is introduced by dash. The answer is AFJK Mayer. AFJK Mayer. Next question. The ideal fixative is, what are the quality of ideal fixative? What are the quality of ideal fixative? The answer is preserve bacterial degeneration, preserve shrinkage, and it may be cheap, and preserve autolysis. Preserve bacterial degeneration, preserve shrinkage, and it must be cheap and prevent autolysis. Next question. Examples for vapor fixative. Examples for vapor fixative. The answer is formaldehyde, gluteraldehyde, and osmium tetroxide. Formaldehyde and gluteraldehyde and osmium tetroxide as the examples for vapor fixative. Next question. Quenching process tissue is dipped in. Quenching process tissue is dipped in dash. The answer is isopentane. In quenching process, tissue is dipped in isopentane. Next question. Freeze drying is used for. Freeze drying is used for dash. The answer is for fresh processing. Second, the enzyme studies, and third is glycogen staining. For fresh processing, for enzyme studies, and for glycogen staining. Freeze drying is used for fresh processing, enzyme studies, and glycogen staining. The next question. Factors affecting fixative is. The answer is pH, temperature, volume, and agitation. pH, temperature, and volume, and agitation. Next question. Which is not a nuclear fixative of the following? Which is not a nuclear fixative of the following? Options are the option A, Carney's fluid, option B, Clerk's fluid, option C, Fleming's fluid, and option D, formalin saline. The answer is formol saline is the answer. Formol saline is not a nuclear fixative. Carney's fluid, Clerk's fluid, Fleming fluids are nuclear fixative. Carney's fluid, Clerk's fluid, and Fleming fluids are nuclear fixative. Examples for nuclear fixative, and formol saline is a non-nuclear fixative. Next question. The solid form of formaldehyde is. Solid form of formaldehyde is dash. The answer is paraformaldehyde. Solid form of formaldehyde is called paraformaldehyde. Next question. Artifact pigment of formalin can be reduced by. The artifact pigment of formalin can be reduced by dash. The answer is buffered formalin. By using buffered formalin, the artifact pigment of formalin can be reduced. Next question. The content of metacarn fixative. The content of metacarn fixative is. The answer is methanol, chloroform, and gluteraldehyde. Methanol, chloroform, and gluteraldehyde is the content of metacarn fixative. Next question. The concentration of osmium tetroxide for fixation. Concentration of osmium tetroxide for fixation is dash. The answer is 2%. 2% concentration of 2% concentrated osmium tetroxide is used for fixation. Next question. Picric acid containing fixative is. Examples for picric acid containing fixative. The answer is Bouins fluid. Bouins fluid is the one of the example for picric acid containing fixative. Next question. Chloroform containing fixative is. Examples for chloroform containing fixative. The answer is Carney's fluid and metacarn. Next question. The mercury containing fixative are. The examples for mercury containing fixative is Helly's fluid, Zenger's fluid, and Sosa fluid. Helly's, Zenger's, and Sosa fluids are mercury containing fixative. Next question. Mercuric black precipitation can be removed by dash. Mercuric black precipitation can be removed by dash. The answer is alcohol iodine solution. By alcohol iodine solution, mercuric black precipitation can be removed. Next question. Process of removing calcium from tissue is called dash. Process of removing calcium from tissue is called decalcification. Next question. Volume of decalcification fluid to tissue is, volume used to decalcifying fluid to tissue is, the answer is 50 to 100 times. 50 to 100 times fluid is used for tissue decalcification. Next question. The yellow color of tissue due to HNO3 decalcification removed by. The yellow color of tissue due to HNO3 decalcification is removed by dash. The answer is urea. By urea, the yellow color of tissue due to HNO3 decalcification can be removed. Next question. Next question. Example for HCl containing fixative. Example for HCl containing fixative. The answer is von Neubauer's fluid. HCl containing is, example for HCl containing fixative is von Neubauer's fluid. Next question. Example for HNO3 containing fluid. Example for HNO3 containing fixative is perineal fluid. The example for HNO3 containing fixative is perineal fluid. Next question. Assessment of decalcification is by. The assessment of decalcification is by X-ray method and chemical test. By X-ray and chemical test. The next question. The ideal tissue size for processing. The ideal tissue slice size for processing is 3 to 4 mm. Ideal tissue slice size for processing is 3 to 4 mm. Next question. Dehydration agent are. The examples for dehydration agents are ethanol, butanol, isopropanol. Ethanol, butanol, isopropanol are dehydrating agent. Next question. Which is used an indicator for water contamination in alcohol? Which is used as an indicator for water contamination in alcohol in histopathology? The answer is copper sulfate. CuSO4 is used for an indicator for the water contamination in alcohol. Next question. Dehydrating agent in electron microscopy process dash is used. Dehydrating agent in electron microscopy dash is used. The answer is acetone. Acetone is used as the dehydrating agent in electron microscopy. Next, clearing agent is. Clearing agents are, examples for clearing agents are benzene, xylene and chloroform. Examples for clearing agents are benzene, xylene and chloroform. Ideal clearing agent is chloroform. Next is clearing agent for electron microscopy is. Clearing agents for electron microscopy is, answer is propylene oxide. Next question. Next question. Melting point of paraffin wax. It is an important question. Melting point of paraffin wax is dash. The answer is 56 to 64 degrees Celsius. It is ranged from 56 to 64 degrees Celsius. Next question. Examples for commonly used additives. Example for commonly used additive for paraffin wax is Xylene, bee wax, Bayberry wax and dental wax. Commonly used additives are Xylene, bee wax, Bayberry wax and dental wax. Next question. Embedding of harder specimen is used. For embedding of harder specimen is used dash. The answer is celluloid embedding. For harder specimen, celluloid embedding is used. Next question. Celluloid embedding tissue can be cut with dash microtome. Celluloid embedding tissue can be cut with sliding microtome. The answer is sliding microtome. Celluloid embedding tissue can be cut with sliding microtome. Next question. Microtome used to cut a very large tissue is by dash. Microtome used to cut very large tissue or, the answer is Sledge microtome. Microtome used to cut very large tissue is Sledge microtome. Next question. Rotary microtome invented by dash. Rotary microtome is invented by dash. The answer is Minot and Pfeffer. Rotary microtome is invented by Minot and Pfeffer. Next question. In freezing microtome is used for what purpose? Freezing microtome is used for what purpose? The answer is demonstration of fat, study of neurological structure. Demonstration of fat and study of neurological structure. Freezing microtome is used. Next question. In electron microscopy, use dash microtome. In electron microscopy, uses dash electron. Dash microtome. The answer is ultramicrotome. In electron microscopy, ultramicrotome is used. Next, knife hardening is measured by using dash. Knife hardening is measured by using Winger's scale, hardening scale. Next question. Electron microscopy uses dash knife. In electron microscopy uses dash knife. The answer is diamond knife. Next question. Examples for horn. Examples for horn. Answer is plate glass, Belgian black, Arcanis, carborundum. Examples for horn is plate glass, Belgian blacks vein, Arcaris and carborundum. Next question. Normal bevel angle is. Normal bevel angle is. Answer is 80 to 35 degree. Normal bevel angle is 80 to 35. Next question. The normal clearance angle is. Normal clearance angle is 2 to 5 degree. Normal clear angle is 2 to 5 degree. Next question. Alternative thin and thick region is section is because of alternative thin and thick region in section is because of loose connection. And next question. Examples for section adhesive. Examples for section adhesive. The answer is polyl lysine, APES and albumin. Polyl lysine, APES and albumin are the section adhesive. Next question. Lubricant used for knife sharpening. What are the lubricant used for knife sharpening? The answer is liquid soap, glycerol, soluble oil. Liquid soap, glycerol and soluble oil are the lubricant used in knife sharpening. Next question. Abrasive used for knife sharpening. Examples for abrasive used for knife sharpening. The answer is diamond. Diamond is used for knife sharpening. Next question. Polishing of an already sharpened knife is called dash. Polishing of an already sharpening knife is called dash. Answer is stropping. Stropping is the polishing of already sharpening knife. Next question. The angle between convergence of two planes in microtome is called dash. Angle between convergence of two planes in microtome is called dash. The answer is bevel angle. Bevel angle is the angle between convergence of two planes. Next question. Tilt angle between the straight edge and block surface is called dash. Tilt angle between the straight edge and block surface is called dash. The answer is clearance angle. Clearance angle is the tilt angle between the straight edge and block surface. Next question. Processing of exposing of tissue surface is called dash. Processing of exposing of tissue surface is called dash. The answer is trimming. Trimming is the processing of exposing of tissue surface. Next question. Embedding media for thin-walled circular specimen. Next question. Optimum pH for compound dye is. The optimum pH for compound dye is. Answer is 6.4 to 6.9. The optimum pH for compound dye is 6.4 to 6.9. Next question. First eosin methylene blue stain is prepared by. First eosin blue methylene blue stain is prepared by dash. The answer is Romanowski. By Romanowski, the first eosin methylene blue stain is prepared. Next question. Negatively charged dye bind to positive charged tissue is called dash dye. Negatively charged dye binding to positive charged tissue is called dash dye. The answer is acidic dye. Acidic dyes are negatively charged and binding to positive charged tissue. Next question. Hematoxylin first used to stain by dash. Hematoxylin first used to stain by dash. The answer is Waldeyer. Waldeyer is first used to stain with hematoxylin. Next question. Oracin synthesized from dash. Oracin synthesized from dash. The answer is lichens. From lichen, oracin synthesized. Next question. Examples for azure dye is. Examples for azure dye is orange G, Birbrich scarlet and Congored. Orange G, Birbrich scarlet and Congored are the example for azure dye. Next question. Substance which increase the selectivity of staining is called dash. Substance which increase the selectivity of staining is called dash. The answer is accentuator. The accentuator is the substance which increase the selectivity of staining. Next question. The example of accentuator. Examples for accentuator. KOH and phenol. KOH and phenol is the examples for accentuator. Next question. Chemical agents used for ripening of hematoxylin. Chemical agents are used for ripening of hematoxylin is mercuric oxide, KMnO4 and sodium iodide. Mercuric oxide, KMnO4 and sodium iodide are the chemical used for ripening of hematoxylin. Next question. Method for staining where the tissue is first over stained when differentiated. Method of staining where the tissue is first overstained and differentiated is called dash. The answer is regressive staining. Regressive staining is the staining method. Staining where the tissue is the first overstained and it is differentiated. Next question. Example for bluing solution is tap water, aluminum ammonium hydroxide, lithium carbonate and scarlet tap water substituted. Tap water, aluminum hydroxide, lithium carbonate, tap water substituted. The next question. Substance which bind to the dye and tissue. Substance which bind to the dye and tissue. The answer is mordant. Mordant is the substance which bind the dye and tissue. Next question. A coordination of complex formed between metal ion and dye. A coordination complex formed between the metal ion and dye is called dash. The answer is lake. Lake is the coordination complex formed between metal ion and dye. Next question. Example for vital stain. Example for vital stain. The answer is Janus green. Next question. Deposition of salt of heavy metal on the cell is called dash. Deposition of salt of heavy metal on a cell is called dash. The answer is impregnation method. Next question. Hematoxylin is extracted from dash. Hematoxylin is extracted from dash. The answer is hematoxylin cambium. The next question. Moderate for hematoxylin is aluminum salt and ferric salt. The moderate used for hematoxylin is aluminum salt and ferric salt. Next question. Fat are stained with dash. Fat are stained with dash. Sudan 4 and oil red. Oil red O and Sudan 4 is used for the fat staining. Next question. Carbohydrate are demonstrated with dash. Carbohydrate are demonstrated with PAS method. Carbohydrate are demonstrated with PAS method. Next question. Best Carmin studies demonstrated dash. Best Carmin studies demonstrated dash. The answer is glycogen. By best Carmin studies, glycogen is demonstrated. Next question. Meyer's Carmin staining is used for. Meyer's Carmin staining is used for glycogen and mucin. Meyer's Carmin is used for glycogen and mucin. Next question. Capsules of Cryptococci stained with capsules of Cryptococci is stained with Meyer's mucin carmine. Meyer's mucin carmine using Meyer's mucin carmine's capsules of Cryptococci is stained. Next question. Alcian blue technique is demonstrated dash. Alcian blue technique is demonstrated with mucopolysaccharide. The answer is mucopolysaccharide. Mucopolysaccharide is demonstrated with the Alcian blue technique. Next question. Congored staining technique is used for dash. Congored staining technique is used for amyloid. Congored staining technique is used for amyloid. Next question. Reticulin fiber is demonstrated with dash. Reticulin fiber is demonstrated with a dash. The answer is Glomeris method. By Glomeris method, reticulin fiber is demonstrated. Next question. Element of silver is replaced by gold is known as dash. The element of silver is replaced by gold is known as toning. Element of silver is replaced by gold is known as toning. Next question. Weiger's resorption fusion method is used for. Weiger's resorption fusion method is used for elastin. For elastin fiber, Weiger's resorption fusion method is used. Next question. Verhoef's method is used for dash. Verhoef's method is also used for elastin and also for collagen. Verhoef's Van Gieson method is used for collagen and elastin. Collagen is look in color red and elastin in color black. Elastin is stained with a black color and collagen is stained with a red color. Next question. Hemosiderin is demonstrated with a dash. Hemosiderin is demonstrated with a dash. The answer is Perls Parisian blue. By Perls Parisian blue, hemosiderin can demonstrated. Next question. Bilirubin can be demonstrated with a dash. Bilirubin can be demonstrated with a Halley's method and Gimmelin's reaction. Next question. Lipofusin is demonstrated by, the answer is Shimoris reaction and Perls staining. Shimoris reaction and Perls staining is demonstrated lipofusin. Lipofusin is demonstrated with Shimoris reaction and Perls staining. Next question. Calcium demonstrated by dash. Calcium can be demonstrated by dash. Answer is alizarin red and Vangosa method. Calcium can be demonstrated by alizarin red and Vangosa method. Next question. Copper can be demonstrated by dash. The answer is Rubeanic acid. Rubeanic acid method, copper can be demonstrated. Next question. Mycobacterium leprae in paraffin section can be demonstrated by. Mycobacterium leprae in paraffin section can be demonstrated by. The answer is Wade-Fit-Farco stain. Wade-Fit-Farco stain. By Wade-Fit-Farco stain, Mycobacterium leprae can be demonstrated in paraffin section. The answer is the next question. Fungus can be stained with a dash. Fungus can be stained with a dash in histopathology. The answer is Grocott examine silver method. Grocott examine silver method. Fungus can be stained with a Grocott examine silver method. The next question. Spirogate in section stained with by. Spirogate in section is stained by Warthin and Starry's technique. By Warthin and Starry technique, spirogate can be demonstrated. Next question. Staining reaction of amyloid is. Staining reaction of amyloid is dash. The answer is eosinophilic. Staining reaction of amyloid is eosinophilic. Next question. Amyloid material in tissue can be demonstrated by dash. Amyloid material in tissue can be demonstrated by Congored staining. Next question. Van Gieson staining technique is an example for. Van Gieson staining technique is an example for trichrome staining. Van Gieson staining is an example for trichrome stain. Next question. It is the use of formaldehyde in Gomoris method for reticular staining is act as. The use of formaldehyde in Gomoris method for reticular stain is act as Reducing agent. The answer is reducing agent. Formaldehyde is act as reducing agent in Gomory's method. Next question. The iron alum is used in Gomory's reticulin staining. Purpose is the iron alum is the use in Gomory's reticulin stain is the answer is sensitization. The function of iron alum is sensitization in Gomory's reticulin staining. Next question. The color of reticulin fiber after Gomory's staining is the color of reticulin fibers after Gomory's staining is black. Color of reticulin fibers in Gomory's staining is black, and in Verhoeven's method collagen is red and elastin is black. Elastin fiber is black. Next question. Mucin can be demonstrated by the staining technique. Mucin can be demonstrated by the staining technique of PAS staining, metachromatic staining, and Alesian blue staining. Mucin can be demonstrated by PAS staining, metachromatic staining, and Alesian blue staining. Next question. In PAS staining, the color of glycogen is color of glycogen is magenta. Next question. In oil red ore stain, fat is dash. In oil red ore stain, fat is dash. The answer is dissolved. Fat is dissolved in oil red ore stain. Next question. After fulgent staining, the color of DNA will be. After fulgent staining, the color of DNA will be red purple color. The answer is red purple color. Color of DNA in fulgent staining, red purple color. Next question. An endogenous pigment in tissue is the answer is porphyrin. Porphyrin is an endogenous pigment in tissue. Next question. The role of HCl in Perls staining. The role of HCl in Perls staining. The answer is to liberate iron from protein. The role of HCl in Perls staining is to liberate iron from protein. Next question. The use of phosphotungstic acid hematoxylin staining. The use of phosphotungstic acid hematoxylin staining. Answer is to examine the abnormality in heart muscles, to examine the voluntary muscles, and to examine the brain tissue. Next question. Example for staining which is used AgNO3. AgNO3 used staining. Answer is reticulin staining, Mason-Fontana staining, and von Gossard staining. Reticulin staining, Mason-Fontana staining, and von Gossard staining are containing AgNO3. Next question. In Rubeanic acid staining, the copper will be appear as dash. In Rubeanic acid staining, the copper will be appear as dash. The answer is greenish black. In Rubeanic acid staining, the copper will be appear as greenish black. Next question. Melanin can be demonstrated by. Melanin can be demonstrated by. The answer is Mason-Fontana staining, Schimoril staining, dopamine reaction, and by immunocytochemistry. Next question. Specific marker of melanin is. The specific marker of melanin is. The answer is S100. S100 is the specific marker for melanin. Next question. In tissue section, Helicobacter species can be demonstrated by. In tissue section, Helicobacter species can be demonstrated by. The answer is Cracial violet acetate method, Gemini's method, immunohistochemical method. Next question. Examples for microanatomical fixative. Examples for microanatomical fixatives. Answer is formol calcium, Zenger's fluid, Bouins fluid. Formol calcium, Zenger's fluid, and Bouins fluid are microanatomical fixative. Next question. The action of formaldehyde as a fixative is. The action of formaldehyde as a fixative is. The answer is cross-link with the protein. The formaldehyde is cross-linked with the protein. Next question. Formalin pigment in tissue are used due to the formation of dash. Formalin pigment is in tissue are due to the formation of dash. The answer is formaldehyde hematine. Formalin pigment in tissue are due to the formaldehyde hematine. Formalin pigment in the tissue are due to the formaldehyde hematine. Next question. The effective part of stain which prevent the simple washing. The effective part of stain which prevents simple washing. The answer is oxochrome. Oxochrome is the effective part of stain which prevent the simple washing. Next question. Preservatives used in Meyer's hematoxylin. Preservatives used in Meyer's hematoxylin. The answer is chloral hydrate. Chloral hydrate is the preservatives used in Meyer's hematoxylin. Next question. The color of amyloid in Congored staining. Color of amyloid in Congored staining. The answer is red. Red color is amyloid in Congored staining. Next question. In Van Janssen staining, large molecular weight dye is dash. In Van Janssen staining, the large molecular weight dye is dash. The answer is acid fusion. In Van Janssen staining, large molecular weight dye is acid fusion. Next question. The edge of tool-edge knife is coated with a dash to increase the life. The edge of tool-edge knife is coated with a dash to increase the life of. The answer is tungsten carbide. The edge of tool-edge knife is coated with a tungsten carbide to increase the life. Tungsten carbide is the answer. Next question. Resins used in electron microscopy. Resins used in electron microscopy. The answer is epoxy resin. Resin used in electron microscopy is epoxy resin. Next question. In stillbirth and neonate death, in evidence of chromosome abnormality is about dash percentage. In stillbirth and neonate death, evidence of chromosome abnormality is about dash percentage. Trisomy 21 is called dash. Trisomy 21 is called dash. The answer is Down syndrome. Down syndrome is the trisomy 21. And the next question. Trisomy 18 is called dash. Trisomy 18 is called dash. The answer is Papu's syndrome. Next question. Identifying and arrangement of chromosome in an orderly manner is called dash. The answer is karyotyping. Arrangement and identifying and arrangement of chromosome in an orderly manner is called karyotyping. Karyotyping chromosome are arranged based on size, position of centromeres and banding pattern. Next question. Mitosis is stimulated by dash. Mitosis can be stimulated by phytohemagglutinin. Mitosis is stimulated by phytohemagglutinin. Next question. Most commonly used banding technique in cytology. Most commonly used banding technique in cytology. The answer is G banding. Most commonly using banding technique in cytology. Answer is G banding. Next question. Two bar bodies are seen in dash female. Two bar bodies are seen in dash female. The answer is super female. Two bar bodies are seen in super female. Thank you for watching my channel. If you are interested, please subscribe, like and share channel.